Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are well. It's been a while since I've been back on, but I've had a lot of exams and all that fun stuff going on. But I am back, and I should be back for a good while now as I'm on break from uni. But welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be all about skincare and things I wish I knew sooner about skincare. If you've seen my channel through previously, you would know that I have loved skincare for a long time. I've been into it pretty much from the ages of 14 to 15. I've always gone by like hearsay, what other people think works for them and what I thought would work for me based on what works for other people. But I've learned so much over the past few months because I've been watching Dr. Lee, which is a skincare dermatologist YouTube channel, and I really love watching their videos because they've taught me so much about my skin. So on that notice, I will be sharing with you things that you probably should know if you're starting a skincare journey, and things I wish I knew sooner because I could have saved a lot of money in that way. So let's get into it. So number one, and the first important thing, is your skin condition will change as the seasons go on. If it's winter, summer, spring, autumn, or fall for some of you, it will change as the seasons go on. The needs and the things you need to give to your skin is always going to be changing from the weather conditions. For example, in winter, your skin's probably not going to be as dry as it is in the summer, because in the summer the sun's like dehydrating your skin, but in the winter you have a lesser chance of that. So it's always going to change. So then you might want to change your moisturizers. For example, in the winter I will stick to a thick moisturizer like this one, and it's very thick and very used, and this moisturizer I find great in the winter. But also then your skin type matters. So I have dry skin, and then in the summer I use this as well, but in the winter I find that I use it a lot more often because my skin needs that consistent moisture. So the season and your type of skin really should like correlate with each other, work really well, and if they don't, then you have to adapt your skincare routine to fit that. So for example, like I said, I have dry skin, so in the summer and the winter I will use a thick moisturizer, but if I had more oily skin, then I probably would use a less thicker moisturizer in the summer because of how oily my skin is and it doesn't need that much moisture. Number two, the type of products you need to use also co-line with the type of skin you have. So that sounds so long, but I learned that exfoliators have different jobs, and the type of exfoliators that you use on your skin are different. This isn't an exfoliator per se, but this is something that I saw on Dr. Lee, and it's a lactic acid. Right, let me just focus that on. Okay, that's the best you're getting. It's a lactic acid, and it helps with hypopigmentation, like dark spots that you get from the acne that you previously had. Like, this product was recommended for people like me who have dry skin, but if you have oily skin, you probably aren't looking for something like this. This is better for the skin because it's already sensitive, so it hopefully won't like dry it out as much. It does, okay, let me just clarify, it will probably like be a very like active ingredient for your skin, but it shouldn't react as badly as a more harsh exfoliator. Yeah, so the type of skincare you use should correlate with the type of skin you have. If you have very dry skin, don't use harsh products or very active ingredients. Number three, know your active ingredients, and this is really important. The reason why you should know your active ingredients is because there are different products and they all have certain like types of ingredients in there, and some are very active and very harsh on your skin, and some can be more subtle. So for example, this probably has I'm not 100% sure, so this is just me assuming, this probably has a very good active ingredient, and it is suggested that you only use it in the evening, and it does also suggest that it increases sensitivity to the skin, like that one, the glycolic acid that is very popular right now, also probably has very active ingredients in there, or it does have an active ingredient in there, but it has an active ingredient in there. So when using that in your skincare, you should be aware of when you're using active ingredients and how often you're using it. You probably don't want to use a toner like this one every single day. It is recommended 2 to 3 times a week, and you probably want to stick to that, especially if you have dry, sensitive skin to the sun. You probably want to limit your use of this toner because of its active ingredient. But on the contrary to that, if you were to use something like a moisturizer like this one, you could use this every single day, twice a day, because it's not as active. It's more of a subtle thing. It just adds to your skin and doesn't like go in and penetrate and do something deeper in the skin. Number 4, your skin routine is very important, and I learned this recently. Okay, and I might be called very odd for this, but I used to always start my skincare routine with sunscreen. And this is the sunscreen I'm using right now. I used to always start my skincare routine with a sunscreen and not use at the end. And I used to always be surprised when I used to have a breakout of some sort. I never realized that was because I was using my sunscreen right at the start. So ingredients like sunscreen. I'm gonna say that wrong so many times. Ingredients like sunscreen should be used right at the end. So your skin should go through different processes, which again I did not know. You should go through a cleansing process, and then like there is like an official name for it, but like then like your base products, so like a moisturizer and a toner and like a moisturizer, and then right at the end is your sunscreen, because that's like your outer layer and that's what's going to protect you from the sun. I used to always think if it's closer it'll protect you more, but actually if it's further out and like the last layer you put on, you're gonna get that protection more than if you put it on first like I used to. So you always want to cleanse first, then use a toner of some sort, and then a moisturizer, any serums, and then protect. I know some people say, and I'm not sure what the general rule is on this, but some people say use serums at night, not in the morning, or some people say use serums at the morning and not the night, or you can use them both. Alternate. Yeah, but that is how your steps should go. So protecting is your sunscreen, and always at the end, and follow that routine. Number 5. Okay, number 5, I think this is an important one because I actually didn't know this through watching any YouTube videos. I found out by chance, and that is that there are different sunscreens available for your skin type, and I had no idea about this. So late 2020, this I'm not going to try and violate the name by saying it, but this sunscreen and their brand became very, very popular. And this was something everyone was buying. And it just happened by chance that every single time I'd buy it, I'd buy the one with the blue banner. Okay, the blue banner. I never realized this was different. Someone in my household bought this one with the green banner. It's this one, yeah, okay. So, like, literally from the outlook, they're literally exactly the same, 50 plus, 50 plus. I didn't realize they had different purposes. So this one, which is the one that I use, it's good. It has hydrating cream in there as well, so it's really good if you have dry skin like me and really like moisturizes your skin at the end. This one's oil retaining, so if you have very oily skin, this helps with that. So actually, if you don't have like as oily skin, you might not be able to. I tried it a few times. I can't get it into my skin properly, but this one works perfectly in my skin. This one I can't get in. So I guess number 5 is know your sunscreens, know what you want to use for your skin, and just read into it properly before you walk out like I did with a really white face when I probably shouldn't have looked so like unblended that day. But yeah, know your sunscreens. There are types out there now for people with oilier skin and dry skin, so just know which one you're picking for yourself. And number 6 is more a product recommendation. So I started off this year with very not bad acne, but it wasn't the best. Like I used to have like breakouts like every week. It was very normal for me. But what happened was I started incorporating one product at the time into my I'm gonna be so basic right now. It's the La Roche-Posay. It's the, I don't know how to say it, but it's this, okay? So this is a balm, and I started using this like every single day. This is like a secondary moisturizer for me. It's great. It's not drying. It doesn't dry your skin, but one thing I realized it does great for your skin is repair it. So this is prior to when I knew about active ingredients, and I'm pretty sure I was destroying my skin barrier like every single day. But I didn't know how to get it back, like healing it and repairing it. And one thing you'll realize is, as you start doing your skincare right, like if you've started wrong and then you start to fix it up, you will definitely feel that difference in your skin. So I never realized that I was doing so much damage to my skin, and then when I did realize I wanted to repair it and help it heal, this helped a lot. This is really good. I have a few like acne scars now, as you can tell, because someone didn't wear her sunscreen. But although I do have a few acne scars, they literally, like, I realized my acne or my spots, like I don't have acne, I get breakouts, so my breakouts like heal a lot better now and a lot faster, and it's definitely due to this is one way that I repair my skin, and another one's Vaseline, but I talk about that a lot. So this definitely, guys, if you want to like repair your skin in the best way, is like, it's one of the best products you can use. It's not for spot treatments. I think I've seen a few people talking about it for spot treatments. That isn't the main reason I use it. The main reason I use it is because I feel like it really repairs your damaged skin, your broken skin that comes after the spots. Number 6, and this number 7, this is another product recommendation from the exact same company, but I don't have the product with me because I've run out of mine. But it's from the exact same company, and it's this. I'm gonna put it here because I can't pronounce the name. I'm gonna put it here. And this product is great for spots. This is when, if you have, like me, breakouts. Sometimes I have very, very dry skin. The sun really triggers my skin, so I use this a lot during the summer as well now, because it helps, like, it gets deep in there, and it just helps either my breakouts to like finish faster or like prevent them from happening. And I realized this has really helped the amount of breakouts I've been having, and also reduces the time or even like prevents them from happening, which used to be so hard for me. Number 8, and I know everyone says this, right? I didn't believe them because it used to get me so annoyed, especially because I used to have breakouts so often. Don't pick at your skin. Don't do it. It's not worth it, okay? You get acne scars as well, and you have so much bacteria on your fingers. Like, you touch everything all the time with your hands, and you have so much bacteria on your fingers. If you touch your spots with your fingers, you are likely to get bacteria into them, irritate them, make it worse. If you have that annoying spot, use a pimple patch. I personally haven't tried out pimple patches, so this isn't exactly a recommendation, but I know pimple patches are very in right now. A lot of people love them. If you feel like your skin needs that like spot gone, don't touch it. Use a pimple patch. It's the easiest way. Or use the this here, and that is definitely going to help. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I was thinking about this, and I was like, people should know how to save their money, because there's definitely a lot out there about skincare, and I've learned so much over the last few months. I really recommend, if you want to know more about your skin type and what you should buy for your skin, to watch Dr. Lee if you haven't already, that's one. Because they are great and they have a lot of advice, and I've been following them for months, and they are one of my favorite people to watch when I have these skin problems. Literally, the sun came out and I was like, what do I do now? So if you haven't already, do check out their channel, because they will have a lot more than I have. But if you did enjoy this video, please subscribe, like, and give it a thumbs up, and comment down below if there are any more skincare tips that I should share with you that I've now learned that you still don't know. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and
I've been wanting the same, you've been looking my way.